this week.
A new MOBA got announced this week, and it looks really, really cool. It's called Battleborn.
Battleborn.
And Battleborn is from Gearbox.
Yes.
And it's not a traditional MOBA. It seems like not like a 3-lane MOBA or anything, but it's a first-person shooter console MOBA, also coming to PC. I don't know if it's just competitive modes. Tell us a little bit more about Battleborn.
So the basics of Battleborn is it is a 5-player cooperative shooter with a story-based campaign. That, you know, usual what you would expect from Gearbox, guys who made Borderlands and Aliens, Colonial Marines, Brothers in Arms, all that stuff. So yeah, it's going to have a campaign, it's going to have co-op, great. But its competitive mode, the only one they've talked about right now is Incursion. Incursion?
Yes, Incursion, yep.
It is a 5v5 lane-based MOBA, straight up, like creeps, heroes with unique skills. And these are the heroes from the campaign as well. But yeah, it's the same idea, but now in a first-person shooter form.
Yes, and this will be the first-person shooter MOBA?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
So yeah, to the best of my knowledge, it's the first one. I've seen third-person like Smite before.
Sure, or Monday Night Combat.
Yeah. And then like Atari has that minimum game that's also third person.
Right, that's right. Yes. But
I can't think of a first-person one.
But it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
There's one debut trailer out for Battleborn so far. It's definitely like colorful, bright,
Sort
fantasy
of has, like,
aspects.
Team Fortress
Like
vibes on
Pixar
characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like they take the philosophy of like silhouettes.
Yes,
of
big time.
Like you need to be able to identify who someone is by their silhouette.
Yeah. So if they're breezing by, or they're just like they're jumping through the air, or they're with 4 other characters, you can say like, I know exactly who all of them are.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, the Battleborn was only just revealed yesterday for us.
Yes.
So we don't know that much about it. We haven't played it yet.
No.
But like Mitch was saying, Incursion is the 5v5 mode that combines the fast-paced first-person gameplay with strategic team-based elements.
Jeez.
And then another thing that we didn't mention was that you can level up to 20. So that's going to be the max level in the Incursion mode, at least.
Okay.
And then you can unlock a variety of different play styles, which I'm guessing is just abilities. You can level up to 20 and unlock different abilities as you go.
Yeah.
Mitch, you said matches end at half an hour, right?
Yeah, there was something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Game Informer's cover reveal this month. And something in the story that they mentioned is that after 30 minutes, a match just ends. So if your score is, whatever, higher than my team, then you win. I would assume that the goal is still to take down an ancient of some kind, like something in a base, because there are towers and they're like these giant mechanical spiders that are terrifying. Shoot lasers
awesome.
and missiles.
The spiders look
it's
really cool.
great, yeah. So those are presumably protecting something like a base.
Right.
But after 30 minutes, there's an end, similar to Arena of Fate. Which
I was going to say
we
it
just played
sounded
that
like
at
Arena of
E3.
Fate.
Crytek's MOBA. Yep.
Yeah, 20 minutes into that, into an Arena of Fate match, it ends. So I'd like the idea of putting a timer on it to kind of add to the pressure, which might make you make some bad decisions or like high-risk plays that might pay off toward the end of a match. Like I like that idea, and I'm very curious to see how this plays. Like, the headshots matter. Do you get different kinds of ammo? Do you get different kinds of guns for as you level up? Like, I don't know. I want to know what the
because Gearbox is so into all the loot. So that might be something like
loot,
there's character skins, but I'm not sure
if
if
it's
it's
this in
like,
the conversation the other day. But like, it seems like the loot stuff would be more like maybe in the single player, because MOBAs aren't about. I mean, you can like dress up your characters, but you know, every match you start from scratch.
Yeah.
You start from
So
zero.
maybe you find a Borderlands-y chest that has like cosmetic items that in the campaign give you, you know, an armor buff or whatever. But in the multiplayer, it's just cosmetic.
I would think
That'd
it'd be
be
an
cool.
interesting concept to do it like kind of what Destiny does right now, where when you go in, you can get loot in single player, and then it just levels off everyone, so everyone's doing the same amount of damage. So you can have your own customized stuff that you bring.
Oh, that's cool.
But it unifies it based on your level or whatever.
in the multiplayer.
That's great. I would love that.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Because you can have your single player customization and then just bring that in but it's like everyone does the same damage.
Call Randy Pitchford right now.
Let's get him on the phone so he can explain this poorly like he did on Twitter.
So when is Battleborn supposed to be coming out? Did they say?
2015.
Okay.
Before
That's a long way
fiscal
off.
year ends in March 2016, so probably holiday 2015.
Okay. I mean, long way off, but it's exciting that, you know, Gearbox is kind of getting on board. I feel like some people are sort of like MOBA'd out at this point almost.
Not me.
Yeah, no one in this room seems to be MOBA'd out. It seems like the industry, as the wider gaming industry, seems to be like, this is a lot of MOBAs. This is like that time when World of Warcraft became popular and then everyone wanted to make MMOs and, you know, jump on board. And that's definitely happening here, but I mean,
it's also looping into that stigma. I think it's like, this is a game I can't play. If they hear like, this is a game that's inspired by MOBAs, I think some people think
they just turn
I can't
off
do this.
immediately. Yeah.
Whereas if you say, hey, Gearbox made this like wacky, fun RPG shooter that also has this like multiplayer mode you might want to check out. That's a way easier sell.
Yeah.
I definitely saw some positive stuff in terms of like, because they've only talked about this. People were like, this sounds cool. Like I would definitely give this a shot, because it doesn't people get you use their left stick to look and right stick or right stick to move, left stick to move, like look and move. Then it's like they understand that.
Yeah.
Like that's there's no barrier beyond. I played a first-person shooter before.
And it's also nice because, you know, a lot of these games, I mean, this game in particular is taking MOBA elements, like we've talked about before. And it's its own game, but it has, you know, these MOBA elements. And so are a lot of other games that are coming out recently. We mentioned Evolve in the past, and
Titanfall had it.
So, I mean, it's just another way that sort of MOBAs are incorporating themselves into games nowadays. And it doesn't seem, you know, like, you know, it's not Dota 2, it's not League of Legends by any means, but it's just got these cool elements that are fun in these types of games that are fun. Surprise. So, way to go, Gearbox. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
this sounds great. I really can't wait to play it.
And it looks pretty, too.
Yes.
So that's good. Cool. So I believe that's going to do it for this week. Thank you for watching, number one. Number two, we have a couple more Orcs Must Die Unchained beta codes left to give away.
Game's really good.
It's really good. So if you want one of those, just leave a comment and subscribe to IGN Arena on YouTube at youtube.com/IGN Arena, and I will get you a beta code, because it's fun. And then definitely make sure, you know, to stay tuned to IGN and IGN Arena over the next week or two.
Lots of TI4, lots of EVO.
Yes, for all of the competitive gaming MOBA goodness that you're going to need. It's going to be great.
These next 2 weeks are going to be, if you like competitive gaming.
Now is the time.
Check it out. There's going to be so much cool stuff.
Or if you don't like it but are maybe interested.
Yes.
You want to learn. Subscribe to youtube.com/IGN Arena and read our website.
Woohoo! Read our website.
And if you're at either of these events, be sure to tweet at or email us, and we'll probably be hanging out.
ArenaPodcast@IGN.com.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Secret chat.
Yeah, we'll be around. Like, we'll just to hit us up.
Heads up. Heads up.
Heads up. What?
His up.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get. We're done.
I need to be
I
done.
need coffee.
That was my limit.
Let's do it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.